Right, so we've got here T-Bart who lives and works in Belgium and is paid in euros. So he's checking his tax bill for last year, and then you've got these tax rates here then, okay? So in this case here, we've actually got a number of bands, okay? So there's no tax on the first 8,600, and then above 8,600 but up to 12,360 there's a 30% tax rate, and then beyond 12,360 and up to 20,600 there's a tax rate of 40%, and then above that you've got 45%. So we need to work out what T-Bart's earnings are based on, we need to work out what his tax is based on his total earnings of 36,500. And what we need to realise is everything from 0, okay, up to 8,600 is tax-free, okay? He pays 0 tax on his first 8,600, no tax at all, okay? And then everything from 8,600 up to the next value in our bands here, 12,360, the amount between there he pays 30% tax, okay? And then from 12,360 up to 20,600 he pays 40% tax for that amount between those two values, and then anything above 20,600 he pays 45%. In other words, everything from 20,600 to 36,500 he's paying 45% on, okay? So it only goes up to there, of course, because that's what his earnings are, okay? So 0 tax here, right? So there's no tax. Remember now, the purpose of this question is to work out how much tax he paid. No tax for the first 8,600. He gets to keep it all. Now he gets taxed, doesn't he, between this amount here, okay? So let's work out how much money is between these two values. So what we'll do is, we'll work out, and of course this is at the 30% tax, so maybe just to make things clearer for us, we might sort of put a little subtitle there, and we could say, look, for the 30% tax, it's based on this amount here, between 12,360. Let's work out the difference there. Let's see how much that actually is. Okay, so I'll get my calculator. Okay, and it's 3,760. Okay, so, of course that's in euros. So this 3,760, that's the gap there, and he's going to be taxed 30% of that. So I need to work out 30% of this, which of course 30% is 0.3. Okay, so I'll get my calculators. Obviously rely on your calculator with these questions, okay, use it, don't try and do things in your head if it's, you know, it's a calculator paper, of course. So the 30% there is going to be 1128 euros. Okay, and you're going to be picking up marks already, just sort of writing this down, right? So even if you don't get to the final answer, right, then you're still picking up marks. But of course, we do want to get to the final answer, so let's go through to the next stage now. So now there's 40% tax here. Let's give that a little subheading. So what he's going to be paying 40% tax now on this amount, right? So let's work out how much that is between 20,600. Let's take away the where we're starting from, which is 12,360. Let's get my calculator. I'll work that out, and it comes to 8,240 euros. Okay, so now that's how much is between these two values, and he's going to get taxed 40% on that amount of his income. So 40% of that . 40% of that is 3,296. Okay, and then right now we've considered now we've done this, haven't we? Obviously that was 0 tax. We've done this. That's 30%. We've done that. That's 40%. Now let's go at the last part of his income here. Okay, so the 45% tax rate. So we'll do 36,500, take away 20,600. Okay, so we do that. Let's work out how much money's in there. That comes to 15,900 on my calculator. euros, and of course now he's going to be taxed 45% on that amount. So 0.45 times this. Let's get my calculator again, and I get 7,155 euros. Okay. Now you've got all the different taxes. Now we've done the tax now on the last part of his income. All you've got to do now to get the total tax is add these together. So you would say the total tax is 1128 plus 3296 plus 7155. Okay, so you get 11,579 euros is total tax. Okay, that's what he's going to be taxed at. Now when we go to part B, right, it says determine T-Bart's monthly income after tax has been deducted. And of course T-Bart will be interested in how much money he gets every month. Alright, let's not forget now, let's make sure we understand this question, right? You've got to read it thoroughly. When they say total earnings, okay, they're talking about the annual earnings, yeah? Okay, in other words, how much he earns in the whole year, alright? Because it says here, doesn't it? You know, it's referring here to last year. So this is how much he made last year, but before the tax. And of course, the tax is this, isn't it? So we need to work out how much he takes home. Okay, so he takes home, of course, 36,500, which the company paid him. But then, of course, you've got to take the tax away from that because that's going to go to the government. Let's see what he takes home. Okay, so 24,921. He takes home this in a year, yeah? Now what the company will do is, of course, is they won't just give him that in one go. They will split it up into 12 payments because there's 12 months in a year, okay? So monthly pay will be, okay, or what he's taken home will be 24,921 divided by 12, okay? So you share that by 12, so I've got it on there, so the answer divided by 12, and that comes to be 2,076.75 euros.